This is the type of early season game you look forward to, an opportunity to make a statement in a top 10 showdown. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Iamaleava. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. On the move, he fires. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. There he goes. Touchdown, TCU. Took it all the way back to the house.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
And he made the extra point without problem.
UCF 0.
On the return, it's Ashley. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield, it's Simon. On the move at the 30. Turning on the Jets. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Perfect play call against the perfect defense. They came with a blitz, and the offense had this screen pass called at the right time. Running back gets it in his hands. He's got linemen out in front, getting hats on hats. You can't do it any better than that.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Hall. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll leave it with the lone back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Sees a crease. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big 1st down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
They want to run this quarterback. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost to you.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds a crease. It's Payne. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
A lot of times defenses blitz to stop the run. This very play right here, blitz the linebacker, but man, the offense did a great job. Everybody understood what they saw. Running back understood. Pick up a nice positive gain. They were trying to get a blitz and maybe create a tackle for a loss.
The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Got it in the middle with Simon. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Knights want to move quickly. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Makes the catch. It's Hall. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The handoff. Powers through the defender. He's got the first down. He's loose down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the left side. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's going to take off. Keeps it himself and gets the first. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Moving to his left. Turns up. It's Simon. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Extending the play. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
Missed the connection on second. Now looking at a third down. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Release to the back. All by himself. Open space at the 25. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Iamaleava. He'll throw it. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Knights want to crank the tempo. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Right side, it's Simon. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They go 83 yards on the drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
All right, not ideal, right? Not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, TCU. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Here's Iamaleava to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Open field on the right. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. TCU ready to crank things up on Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the TCU Horned Frogs and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Horned Frogs head coach before the game. He is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Horned Frogs headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Wide open, he makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
UCF 0.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And what is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They torched this defense with an had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Throwing, Iamaleava. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. And after that play got sideways, the intentional grounding brings up 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Look out! And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline, they've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dan.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Going to take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Number 48, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rush right in his face. Setting up the screen. Turning it on. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They're all over him. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Knights will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Finds him out of the backfield. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football...
Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he's coming out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nice move there. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4.
On defense, when they line up with numbers and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready. It's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really good job by the offense keeping the defense on their heels.
The running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Drives inside. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The give on fourth down. Breaks the tackle. Got room at the 35. Racing down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it just across the 30 to the 31-yard line, and that's where the return is stopped. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Caught at the 25. To the house. Touchdown, UCF.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31 after a nice return. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Quick give. It's Payne. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Out wide right, it's Small. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Hits inside, it's Payne.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Breaks into the open. The 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Horned Frogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Motion from the back. Now from inside the red zone. In the backfield, it's Payne. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. That was about as exciting a 1st quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Washington. Back's got it. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Ashley. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Iamaleava. Right side, it's Hall. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
The Knights come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Got his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Knights in the hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Out wide right, it's Hall. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Making the adjustment. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Got the back over the middle. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And I feel like that was predetermined. They told him in the huddle, man, chuck that thing down the field. Like, haven't run the ball well, haven't thrown it well. They haven't really gotten started off on the right foot in this football game. It looks like they're still searching for answers, for something that they can get some momentum going.
The snap sets up to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Knights!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run to the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. Moves the pocket. It's Washington. Under pressure. Looking for room at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Straight ahead, it's Payne. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Gets rid of it. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
To the air. It's Washington. Oh, pressure's coming. And they got it. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. Looking for room. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Hawkins. Fighting for it. It's Iamaleava. Touchdown, UCF! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
And trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you could tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Laterals it back. Rush is on. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Sets his feet. It's Washington. He's going to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Trying to make one miss. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback changing the play. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. One more snap coming before halftime. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Saying in the gun on third down. Unleashes one deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellows, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's open things up with Coastal Carolina taking on the number 17 team, the Liberty Flames. And it's the Chanticleers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Let's now take a look at top 25 action.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Nowhere to go.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Got it looking for a first. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its 4th down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try it over the left side.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Inside the 30, inside the 10, touchdown Horned Frogs! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. From the gun, it's Simon.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught behind the line. It's Simon. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's changing the play. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Right side, it's Ashley. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver going in motion. 3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch, and he's free. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Knights, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. chunked it away just as he was hit. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Look out! He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. He's got it. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
No good. And they miss the opportunity to draw closer, still down by 5.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll ride him again. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Here's the give off the left side. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Iamaleava. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 45 on his way. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Scoreboard operator better stay loose. Plenty of time to go here as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a big play.
Out wide right, it's Simon. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stops. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right?
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
There's a great saying in football. It's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. Well, my Jimmy's better than your Joe.
Maybe some room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. His third touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. 2nd and long here. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Powers inside. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's taking the shot. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, UCF! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And man, oh man, I don't know how you leave that guy open for the touchdown. Like some kind of miscommunication on the defense. He has had a big day. He's a go-to guy. Palmer, I don't know what you saw with your quarterback eyes, but it looked like a bust by the defense.
Yeah, and that's inexcusable by this defense because this guy's already burned you in this game. He's lighting you up. If there's anybody that you got to be aware of, if there's one player that you have to know where he's lined up every single play, it's him. So for the defense to allow him to be that wide open on that play at this point of the game, no bueno on D.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Rush right in his face. Right side, it's James. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
To the air, it's Washington. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside, it's Payne. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And the Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's got enough for the first down, and he's stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Back to pass on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
No mystery here. Third in California late in the game. Defense knows they're going to throw it, so they're going to have a lot of guys back in zone coverage. And these guys up front are going to be pinning their ears back. Quarterback better have the clock going off his head.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Throwing, Imaliava unloads it downfield. He makes a grab into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And the quarterback takes a knee. Well, you don't see this very often. So much for fighting until the bitter end, as they'll take the unvictory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it for us as the season